without any doubt, the greatest bodybuilding show on earth.
You don't want to miss this.
Best show in the world.
Well, I'm very excited.
Best Arnold weekend ever.
To your winner, Derek Lunsford.
Let's go.
Hey guys, Ivan here, and in today's video, right before the Arnold Classic, it's happening today in a couple of hours. Basically, we got some breaking news. You guys probably heard it already, but Mike Sommerfeld is out of the Arnold Classic. I would say unfortunate news in one way, because we don't get to see a really good battle on that stage, Wesley Vissers versus Mike Sommerfeld, but justice wins. Liars and cheaters get caught. And that's why I'm happy about this, because Mike wanted to cheat. He tried to compete at his show with heavier weight, to be a freaking open bodybuilder and compete in classic. That's what he did those couple of years where he was good, when he won the Arnold Classic, when he placed second at the Mr. Olympia to Chris Bumstead, and that's done. Thankfully, the IFBB caught him, or really the social media, the bodybuilding social media caught him, and IFBB was forced under the pressure of the public to do something about this, and Mike is no longer allowed to compete at the taller height than he really is. And what happened here was he wanted to be measured again because he hoped he might be actually taller, and he actually is. They didn't allow it, and they gave him like 3 or 4 hours to lose only like 6 pounds. I don't even understand how didn't he manage to do that. That's not a lot of pounds to lose in a couple of hours. I mean, I know guys who lost like over 10 pounds, like 12, 13 pounds in a couple of hours. If he really wanted to do it, he could have done, sauna and probably lost to 6 pounds. It's not that difficult, but for some reason he didn't manage to do that. I don't know if he missed it by like 1 pound or whatever happened. I don't know exactly. And there was a rumor before this that he was going to do the open. When I saw that, I was like, man, this is so exciting. I really hoped that was actually going to be the case, but no. It was just a rumor. Mike Sommerfeld is not going to be competing in the open or in classic. Mike Sommerfeld is done for this year, for this show. So yeah, the whole prep was for nothing. I can't imagine what he feels like right now, but honestly, him trying to cheat, to be bigger than he should be, the way he did it before, I'm happy that he's not doing the show, really. I wanted to see him on the stage in the open or in classic at his regular weight, at his real weight, or at least close to his real classic weight, but he wasn't gonna do that. I don't know why. I mean, he was too greedy, man. Too greedy. Like, even his Mr. Olympia look at like 204 was still a very competitive look. He almost won the Mr. Olympia. In my opinion, he probably still won. He probably still beat Ramon Dino. I mean, he beat him in that back shot that Tyler Manning said he didn't. So, yeah, that was also a very competitive look, and most likely would have been better look than what Wesley was going to bring. I mean, he would be the favorite still with that look because he was second on Mr. Olympia. Wesley was nowhere. But Mike was just not going to go with that. He wanted to be at his best, and his best is open bodybuilding. It's not classic physique. Mike Sommerfeld's physique is not meant to be in classic. He's not at his best. He doesn't bring his best look as a classic competitor. He knows that. He's aware of that. He doesn't care, though, because that's what Mike is. He's a cheater. He's a liar. He copies other people. He likes to copy and steal other people's content. He likes to cheat. He likes to be heavier than everybody else. He doesn't care about following the rules or being honest or anything like that. He's willing to step over the corpses to win in whichever way possible, and I don't support that. I don't like that. And if somebody's asking me why I don't like Mike Sommerfeld, this is why. I mean, come on. What are you asking me? What the hell? So, yeah, Mike is not doing the Arnold Classic. Sad news for bodybuilding fans. We don't get to see a good physique, but justice wins. Rules win. And you need to follow the rules in IFBB if you want to compete in your division. And Mike wouldn't do that. And I'm really happy to see that IFBB is actually following the rules, even though it would be an Arnold Classic as well. It would be such a good thing for the Arnold Classic and for the IFBB to have Mike compete here, but they wouldn't let him because he didn't follow the rules. And the rules are strict. You need to follow them. If you don't, you're out. And that's it. Whatever you guys think, tell me down below in the comments. Now also, as you guys know, Wesley Vissers made the weight and the height. He's 6'3". I don't know what his weight is, but he's in and he's bigger than ever before. He was asked a question. What does he think about Mike not being able to participate at this show? And here is his answer. Check it out.
So now it's official, Mike won't be competing. Is it for you, is it relief, or do you regret not being able to compete with him?
Yeah, it kind of, I've already thought about this, what I was going to say, and it kind of sounds douchey now saying, oh, I wish he would compete because it's a bigger challenge. But I think when you watch this interview again, after I go on stage, what I'm about to say makes more sense, because I think it would have been a greater battle if he would join. But then the other thing is, it also has to be fair. He has to go on stage with a proper weight, and who knows what he's then really going to look like. At least not like he did last year when he won the Arnold. Maybe what he looked like at the Olympia, for example, which in my opinion was still a very good package. So if I was him, I would have just gone for that again to be sure to go on stage stress-free. So I don't really understand why they still went for more weight. So it's kind of a bummer that pretty much the defending champion can't defend his title. So that's the sucky part about it. But yeah, I can't deny, for me, it is a little bit of a relief when I purely look at winning the Arnold Classic. So those are my thoughts about it.
Well, it might be that now, if you win the show, everybody will say, well, you were lucky that Mike wasn't there.
No, because they will see my physique. That's going to say the story.
All right, that was a real answer by Wesley Vissers. He was honest about it. And of course, it was filmed by Rep 1. And as you can see, Wesley's like, you know, he does feel a little bit of a relief because, yeah, he still wants to win the whole show, of course. And, you know, he was also probably worried about Mike actually managing to cheat because it wouldn't be fair to compete against the bigger Mike. But he's also probably happy that the rules win. The rules are there for the reason, and they are being enforced by the Arnold Classic and the IFBB people. So, yeah, Wesley is, you know, in a way, he is probably sad that he won't compete against the best, one of the best in the world. But on the other hand, the justice wins, and he's going to have a fair shot at winning the Arnold Classic. All right, the next thing we got is an update from Hadi Choopan at hours before the pre-judging at the Arnold Classic. Hadi Choopan did an interview with the RX Muscle, of course. He speaks Persian, but there is a translator next to him. Take a listen to what Hadi had to say.
There are people who are suggesting that you were supporting the regime that's currently in place, and I personally felt, and you can give me your opinion, that maybe you were feeling pressure to, support the government or not. Is that true or not?
اینا همش نظرهای باطله که میخوان به من غلبه بکنن یا به من تعامل کنن که من برای حکومتم.
So this is all, I deny all of it. It is just a wrong opinion. That's the people, some people, they try to say that I belong to government or have any relationship with them.
All right, so basically Hadi is denying all the accusations. What he's saying is that he is not supporting the regime. He is not supporting the government, that it's just a rumor. But there is a photo of him keeping a photo of the leader of Islamic Republic on his phone, on the background of his phone. So it's not really a rumor. It's pretty clear what's happened there, but he's denying it in this video. He's saying that he doesn't care about the government and he's with the people. He's from the people and he's doing this show for the people. In the comment section, you can see that nobody's really buying it. The fans are, his former fans, Iranian fans are done with Hadi. At this point, it's all about, it's just a matter of his safety. Like, will he be able to compete here? without any issues? Are there going to be some Iranians at the show who are going to potentially do something to harm Hadi? His safety is definitely in question right now. And the final question is, of course, how good will he look at this show? I mean, this show right here, my show, is about the bodybuilding, not about the politics. So will Hadi bring a good package to this show? In my opinion, yes. In my opinion, he's going to be good enough, but slightly off, just off enough in order to lose this show to Andrew Jack. I do see Andrew Jack beating him, but maybe somebody else too. Somebody like, for example, Nick Walker, from who we still have nothing. No videos, no photos. We have no idea what his physique looks like right now. Really, we do not. We do have a couple of photos, a couple of snippets, and based on his face, it is not exactly that face. You cannot compare his face to, let's say, Dorian Yates' face back in the day. But for Nick's standards, I think this is a pretty lean Nick. I think he is bringing it. Now, without a coach, who the hell knows what's that going to look like? We have no idea whether it's going to be a fuller or a drier look, what his legs are going to look like, what his abdominal control is going to be like. We have no clue. But based on what I saw so far, really based on his face, it seems like he's going to be in good shape. Not insane shape, but in good condition, and he's going to be big. I mean, look at him right there in that sweatshirt. I mean, he is huge, man. He doesn't look small or flat. I mean, he cannot be small or flat. I mean, this guy's always a freaking freak. So, yeah, it's going to be a freaky, big Nick Walker with good conditioning, I think. And I think it's going to be a very competitive package, in my opinion, top 2 at the Arnold Classic. Now, we also have a little snippet from Andrew Jack here, and, his face looks leaner, his face looks shredded, it's almost a dead face, although he looks a little bit too round, but I think that just the way his head is and his physique is really, everything is round in him. His shoulders, his arms, and his head. So that's the way he's shaped. I think that's not an issue. He has like a really big jaw and stuff like that. But, he is very lean, I think, as well. I think it's going to be a really good Andrew Jack that is going to win the Arnold Classic. Again, I'm basing this only on this face update, but it's something. It usually is accurate, honestly, guys. I know how crazy it sounds, but usually when I see the faces, I'm pretty accurate with my assessment of their physiques, I mean, conditioning-wise. But we'll see about that. We also have a little snippet from Martin Fitzwater, who is showing us his legs here, and his legs are looking shredded, man. The teardrop is in striations from the top to bottom. So, yes, Martin is bringing good condition. It seems like all of these guys are going to be, maybe not all of them are going to be spot on, but going to be on. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a battle. And again, in my opinion, I'm sticking with my prediction. I think Andrew Jack is winning, and I think Nick Walker is going to be in second. I have Hadi in third, Martin probably in fourth or even higher. But I had Mofuda beating him. I don't know about that, but that's my prediction. We'll see about that, guys. Whatever you think, though, tell me down below in the comments. Mainly, tell me what do you think about Mike not competing in this show. What's your take on that? If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for the best Arnold Classic coverage on YouTube. See you soon, guys. All the best, and bye-bye.